Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to fix your exhaust rattle, or at least your turbo wastegate rattle on your F150. This is 3.5 Ecoboost. This is an 18 model. I'll start it up here and you'll see that rattle. It's not your timing set that's rattling. Well, of course it could be, but the other rattle that you hear whenever you're starting it up is a wastegate lever that's right here. It gets loose and worn, and if you reach down in here like this, you can hear it. It moves back and forth. And so I'm going to go ahead and start it up, let you listen to it. Some are louder than others. It just depends on how worn yours is. So I went to the local hardware store. I got this spring right here in that one. This one you can see it's 4 inches long total length. This one here is a little bit longer. It's closer to the 5 inches mark. Also, it's bigger diameter. If you look at the diameter right there, I did originally put this one on there, and it didn't. The pull on it was quite a bit, and I was kind of worried about the wastegate solenoid there, the electronic motor there going out from too much pressure. So this lighter spring is the one that I put on it, and it works great. You can put it on there a couple of different ways. If you put it on there on the lever to where the spring is on the outside, I actually had an issue with it going between the two arms. So what I did was take a screwdriver, bend the heat shield back a little bit on the turbo, and then put the spring on the back side of it up to one of the mounting nuts, and I'll show you here in just a second. Okay, so here we are going through the wheel right behind the shock tower, or the strut tower, and you can see the turbo back there. So it's going to be the same on both sides. So take your screwdriver. So if you put this, let me zoom in on it a little bit. If you put the spring on the arm right here that goes into the turbo, if you put it down here at the base of it, and then you bring it down underneath here and up to this outside bolt, then you have a lot of rubbing. It rubs and it makes a lot of noise. The best way of doing it is to put it on the back side of that and route it up through here, push the heat shield back some, and then go up to that screw right there, not the bottom one. Go to that top one. Here, I'll try to get a better picture of it. The next couple of pictures are showing you different positions that you could place a spring. If you look, you see where I drew in the white spring. If you attach it to the arm, go down towards the oil tube, you can attach it there. This next picture will be up underneath the arm, going to the bottom bolt of the blow-off valve solenoid. The next picture is going upward and attaching it to the hole up top. Some of them do and don't have it. And this final picture is the one that I use. It's the one that I seem to have the least problem with. So just take your screwdriver up in here before you put the spring on. Put the screwdriver up here on the back side and just push on the heat shield. Push it back. Push it back like that. Do the same thing on both sides. Okay, once you push that heat shield right back, take the spring, hook it right behind the wastegate arm like that, and then pull the rest forward and upward and clip it onto a screw. Alright, now, you see right there? Now push the spring back, just like that. But as you can see, it's running a straight shot. Like I said, if you try to go on this side of it and go up to this screw right here, then you're going to wedge the spring in between the two fittings right there, and it's going to get hung and stuck. So go on the outside, run the spring up through there, and then it really tightens this up. The reason why I put the spring where it is because I'm putting inline pressure on all the linkage by hooking it directly to the wastegate lever. When you put the spring in the center and attach it downward or upward, you're putting sideways pressure on the linkage and on the solenoid. Which in this last picture you can see where I put the spring directly at the wastegate lever,
which actually causes the wastegate to stay closed better and a tighter seal, which in my opinion makes it have less turbo lag. It starts boosting a little bit quicker by fully closing the wastegate. Just keep in mind that none of these are approved methods of fixing the rattle on there. You just have to do whichever is best for you.
Do the exact same on the opposite side of the engine and you'll get rid of your startup rattle. Now you hear the idle or the rattle the most whenever the engine is cold in the mornings. You'll hear it rattling pretty bad, but you put that spring in there. Just go to your local hardware store and grab a couple springs.
These are the springs that I bought, but you may have to get longer or shorter ones depending on which one works for you.
Here's how the driver's side looks. Basically a spring in the same area and all the startup rattle's gone. So that's how you fix your wastegate looseness or wastegate rattle that you're getting in the early mornings whenever you start it up. But anyway, hopefully it helped someone out today. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for me. Like it, share it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Stay tuned for more videos and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching again, everyone.
We literally just went all out on Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Dodge Charger. Another Chevy. Or
Corvette.
Corvette, yeah. There is a purple Mustang. Carbon fiber. Make sure to like, subscribe. Alright, so 12th Street.
Yeah.